What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Josh, and we back at it again on the Kicks and Bricks channel. So y'all, hey, I haven't been copping some kicks lately, so I was like, gotta keep the content going. So I decided to keep my collection videos going, and today's collections are gonna be all about the Nike Air Foamposites and the Foamposite ones. So I was a late bloomer when it comes to collecting foams. I didn't actually cop my first pair till like maybe 2014, 2015-ish. And I instantly fell in love with them when the fit of them. When I put my foot in the sneaker, I'm like, oh, it was the University Red one is my first pair of foams. And when I put my foot in, I was like, man, this feels so good. What I've been missing on. And ever since then, just been copping foams. And then they just stopped making foams. What's up, Nike? I messed up, man. I would have kept buying foams. But anyway, that's neither here or there. We're going to go over my collection of foams that I have here in the room and a little backstory on all of them and go from there. But before we start that, I'm going to sit here and thank y'all for watching the channel. I appreciate y'all for viewing and liking and subscribing and hitting the notification bell on the videos and on the channel, so that way you guys are notified with everything every time I upload something. And of course, y'all keep it going by just clicking on the content. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna keep making the content for y'all. All right, well, I've got about 38 pairs of foams. I just did the count real quick. I've got about 28 sitting in front of me and like another 10 in boxes, and I got some in storage for my double up. So I've only recently started to double up on foams because the chance came about, excuse me. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit here and talk about some foams, y'all. So hey, let's get cracking to it. Let's get to reviewing these foams. Let's get it. All right, y'all, first we got the Nike Air Foamposite wool fleece. And for this sneaker right here, I mean, it was a was impulsive buy. I just saw them come out, saw them drop. They were easy to cop because nobody else wanted them. And for sure it's a little different, the material on the actual sneaker. When it comes to having materials other than that hard foam stuff on the Foamposite, it kind of makes it look a little weird, but not on all all the things. We'll have other examples of that, but this one felt a little weird, looked a little weird, but I still like them. These are dead stock, still in the collection, haven't worn them yet, so maybe one day I'll crack them out. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, y'all, here we got the Nike Air Foamposites the coppers, and these right here, another pair that weren't popular, so it was an easy cop for me to grab them. I have not worn them yet. Quality on these were decent too, because it's got that classic hard shell, the clear sole. Hey, very hard to mess up a foam unless you lose sight of the whole quality process. But these were dope. Haven't worn yet. Hard to match the color. Hard to match the color, and just haven't found anything worth them yet. So we'll see if one day I find something. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, y'all, well, here we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 denims. And this was these came out around the year that Nike was slamming denim on everything. They had the Air Jordan 6 denims that pretty much sat forever. They were throwing denim material on everything. I think these might have come out around the same time too that the Levi pair of all the Retro 4s came out. So it's not a bad looking sneaker. Again, just like I said before, when you have material other than that hard stuff that the Foamposite is known for, then it just looks a little weird, looks a little different. I think that's what threw everybody off on these. But dope sneaker, clean sneaker, dead stock, and yeah, it's in the collection. So all right, let's get to the next one. All right, y'all, here we got the Nike Air Foamposite Pro, the All-Star Swoosh Pack. They came with a bunch of swooshes for you to sit here and swap them out. Of course, these are dead stock, as you can see, as I still got on here. It's a quality on these is dope, pretty clean, but of course it's like an all gray sneaker and it's not like a true gray too. It's like a really light gray, kind of hard to sit here and match with anything. If you don't rock a lot of light colors, that's not me. So, but dope sneaker in the collection. I like them. And as you can see, easy to swap out the swoosh whenever you want to the different ones. They had looks like a rose gold, another black one, but that was like a little glittery type, neon, like glow in the dark type one, and then the chrome one. So, all right, well, all-star swoosh pack in the collection. Let's get to the next one. All right, y'all, here we got the Nike Air Foamposite University Blue. These are dope. I've rocked these already. As you can tell, boom, I've rocked these and they're laced up already. These are dope to rock. I love them. I love the way they look from far, from close. One of my favorite pairs of foams, and I'm glad that I was able to cop. Quality on these, of course, like I said, it's a foam, hard to mess up unless something's, you know, messed up in the molding or whatever when they make these. But yeah, dope sneaker. I love them, and I'm glad they're in the collection. So on to the next one. All right, we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Tiger Stripes. These were made for Penny because he is now coaching at the Memphis Tigers. So they came out with a foam just for that, you know, to commemorate that whole thing. And dope color. I kept the white laces on. I mean, they came with black ones. I just kept the white ones on, you know. I like the way it looks. It makes it pop, right? So, dope sneaker. Good quality. I love them. They're in the collection, and I rock them. So, all right, let's get to the next foam. All right, we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1, the Chromes. These were originally women's release, and I'm surprised I was able to cop my size because I wear a size 10 in foams. So for a size 10 in foams, that's like a 11.5, 12 for a female. So for me to be able to get this pair this big in a woman's release only, foam at that, was pretty much like, whoa. But again, I wore them once. They're dope color. It's chrome color, but at the same time, it's chrome, but it kind of reminds me of the Holograms because the chrome, depending on what angle you look at, it looks a little, you know, different colorish, whatnot. So, all right, here goes the Chromes. They in the collection. I'm loving them. Let's get to the next foam. All right, y'all, here we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Sport Blue. I had to cop these resell because I was not a foam freak when these released, but these always did catch my eye when they did release. I love them. I love how they got like this little type, like a nubuck type, you know, upper right here, and then of course that blue pops with the gray. It's I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and put an offer in on GOAT, and it took like 2 or 3 months to get that offer, you know, approved, but somebody took the bait and got these for a good price off of GOAT. So, all right, well, Sport Blues, dope foam, awesome color. Let's get to the next foam. All right, y'all, well, here we got a tragedy in front of me. These are the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Blue Mirrors. As you can see, why I say it's a tragedy, I think I got like maybe 2 or 3 wears out of the sneaker before it started to have the infamous cracking on these, you know, foams. I mean, I still got them. I still wear them every now and then, but, you know, only to go in and out of places because, yeah, it was a tragedy that this happened to the sneaker. It was such a beautiful sneaker, and still something happened to it like that. So, man, I look at these and I almost feel like I tear up a little bit. So, but they still in the collection. No monetary value. I still love them. Whether, you know, they cracked or whatever, they still look good to me, and I kept them in here. I could have easily just chucked them and be like, oh, whatever. But yep, they're in front of me. So, all right, let's get to this next foam. Here we got the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Hyper Cobalt. These are a dope blue, but it got like a little purplish tint to them, to be honest, you know, because when I try to match them up with other type of blues, you know, this is definitely a little darker type purplish to it, but it's a dope sneaker all around. I love it. And of course, it can't mess up foams but as far as quality, against, you know, unless the mold was messed up or something, and these definitely didn't have an issue with that. All right, Hyper Cobalts in hand, in the collection. let's get to the next foam. Here in front of me, we got the Air Foamposite 1 Royal Blues. Man, these were so dope. One of my, most rock pairs, as you can tell, but of course, for them being as old as they are, still got them a little bit clear on the sole. They just, yellowed on the very bottom of it. But yeah, another dope pair, another easy rock. These are, foams are just so easy to slip on and rock with anything. They're like tanks, and I love this color. So Air Foamposite 1 Royal Blues. On to the next one. Here we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Shattered Backboards. I think they were dope. They do look dope. Quality of these were, dope as hell. Because this, I like that they did this to this sole. It's kind of clear, but not because, it's hazy looking and whatnot. And then, of course, you got the shattered print all throughout the sneaker. Dope. I can't find anything wrong with this at all. But of course, if you're not into the whole shattered backboard look, oh well. But little hints of orange here and on the tongue, and on the back for the 1 cent sign. Dope, hands down. All right, shattered backboards in front of me. Let's get on to the next one. All right, y'all. In front of me, we got the Air Foamposite 1 Habanero Reds. Now, this sneaker is one of 2 foams that I've pretty much was disappointed in. Not because of the color, but because on them, it looks like they had like, I don't know if it's in the actual paint or in the molded material, but it has like this look of almost like over glue, and you can't get it out. I've never worn these, and that right there, it never ever, I've tried different things to get them out. It's in the paint or in the color or in the material of the foam. But this is one of 2. You'll see here the next one will be the other pair that I just was disappointed in as far as quality. But I mean, it was a dope color. It did look better in the pictures. I was a little deceived on that. So I really haven't worn these. This is a little bit more orangey than red, as they would call it, habanero reds. So, all right, let's get on to the next disappointment in foams that I have. And here is the other disappointment in foams that I have. These are the Air Foamposite Air Foamposite Pro Black Metallic Golds. And they released a metallic gold version, which looks a lot better than this one. It's like the reverse of wherever you see gold and black, it's kind of reversed. But my problem with this one is that they had mad overglue issues towards the bottom of the sole. You kind of can see the stain of overglue all over it, and that was just a disappointment, because these are dope. These are dope. They look good. Other than that, the sneaker was immaculate. But I don't know, these got past quality control on that, and I either got a bad pair or a lot of pairs saw the same kind of issue. So, but they're in the collection. I rock them as a beat pair, but as you can see, they still look good. All right, let's get on to the next foam. Here is the other metallic gold colorway. This is actually not the black metallic gold. This is the metallic gold. Air Foamposite Pro Metallic Golds. And like I said, they just reversed where the black is gold and the gold is black throughout the sneaker. But this one doesn't have an overglue issue like the other one did. And it's a beautiful sneaker. It's got the little gold tips on the laces. I have not rocked this pair yet, but soon I think I'm gonna crack these babies out, because I've got that gold Air Jordan jersey I could rock with these. And yes, I know they're not Jordans, but I can still rock them with the gold Jordan jersey. So, all right, y'all, metallic golds. Let's get to the next foam. All right, here we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Pros. All right, here we got the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Dr. Dooms. I love these sneakers. And as you can see, I rock them. They are dope. And again, hard to mess up the foam. Nice, clean black and white silhouette colorway. Can't mess with that. They put the white in all the right places, the black throughout the whole sneaker. hard to mess up. So these were the Dr. Dooms, but let's check out the next foam that I got. And to continue with the Marvel nicknames, these are the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Silver Surfers. Oh, these are so dope too. These, for some reason, the clear on them had yellowed a little bit more faster than other ones. I don't rock them any more often than any other clear soles that I have, and they still yellowed out pretty quick. But it's not a bad yellow. I don't think it's too bad yet. But again, the coating, the outside of the, excuse me, of the material of the foam part, it's kind of like, you know, little, I don't know what to call that, where they put the little, you know, stripes on it to make it look the way it does. It's dope. I love them. These are absolutely gorgeous and one of my favorite pair of foams. So Silver Surfers in hand. Let's get on to the next foam. All right, here we got my first ever pair of foams, the Nike Air Foamposite Pro University Reds. I love this pair of sneakers. I still rock it so heavy. I was traveling a lot to Mexico back in 2016, and these were like my dailies. I would wear it out there a lot. Hey, and you see how they haven't cracked, haven't scuffed or anything. What I liked about these is that the way they did the imprint or whatever, it kind of makes it look like it's got like almost like lava flowing through it. So dope. I love these sneakers, and of course it's a bread colorway, easy to match with anything. So all right, my first pair of foams, the University Reds, in front of me in the collection. Let's get on to the next one. In front of me, one of the most dope pairs of foams out there, the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Gucci's, black Gucci's. These are another daily pair for me because they look so good. I mean, it's a all black sneaker. The gummy sole makes it look so dope. And then of course you got the red, black, and green for the whole, you know, Gucci colorway. So, but man, these are my dailies. Every now and again, whenever I put them in rotation, I kind of rock these more than any of the other foams. So, but nice, easy colorway to match with things. All right, now let's get to this next one, which is kind of like the opposite of this one. And here we got the white Air Foamposite Pro Gucci's. As you can tell, I wore these two before, and it's the exact same opposite of what the other one is, except that they decided to keep the liner white because, you know, I don't know why. I think that, oh yeah, I know why. It's an all white sneaker. You can't just throw red or green on the liner, right? But the tongue resembles the same as the other Gucci, except that they threw in the red on one of the stripes there, and the swoosh is the same on here, swoosh is the same on the back, and then you got the same type of sole. So all right, Air Foamposite Pro Gucci's in hand, dope sneaker. I love them. Let's get to the next one. And here we got a most recently released pair of foams. It is the Nike Air Foamposite 1. I'm not gonna butcher how you say this. It's the Comme des Garcons coins, whatever. Home Plus, the CDGs. Nike Air Foamposite 1 CDGs. That's the best way I could put them out there. These came out below retail because I copped on the London Street something, the website, I forget what it was, but I bought it in pounds. I bought it overseas. And because the pound was less than the dollar, the exchange rate, cop for cheaper. I damn near copped it after shipping and all that. It was like, I believe $40 or $50 underneath retail. So, and I bought these and the white ones. You'll see them here shortly. But yeah, this has been one of my most recent daily rockers because it's an all black sneaker and it's different. So dope, good looking, and I'm happy to have them in the collection. Air Foamposite 1 CDGs in hand. Let's get to the next foam. All right, in hand we got the other pair of the foam CDGs, the Nike Air Foamposite 1 white CDG. Man, I bought these just because I bought the black ones on the retail, but man, will I ever wear them? I probably would rock the white Gucci's before I wear these. I mean, it's an all white sneaker and that's exactly why it will be hard to rock, because I'd be so scared to get these dirty or scuffed or whatever. Do not want these to get messed up. But here they are in the collection, still unworn. So, all right, Nike Air Foamposite 1 white CDGs in hand in the collection. Let's get on to the next one. Here we got a pair of foams that's supposed to release this year. It is the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Metallic Reds. And I'm glad I still have the OGs. You know, I might skip out on buying another one, or I might just cop one in just one and keep it, you know, for rainy day. But this dope sneaker, got the tongue with nice black and red hints on there. Got the metallic throughout the, you know, sneaker. No defects. It looks so dope. You can't really say anything about the sneaker because this is such a good looking pair of foam. So Nike Air Foamposite 1 Metallic Reds. Let's get to the next one. Here we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 swooshes. And this were another pair that wasn't popular, so it was easy to grab. Basically all it is just a whole bunch of Nike swooshes throughout, which if you don't look to it up close, from far away it kind of looks like some kind of like a spider web type, you know, graphic going on or something like that. But not a bad pair. I've worn them a couple times. Hey, it's got a little because the backdrop is a little glimmery type, you know, not so shiny, but a little shine to it, you know, it's a glossy look, you know, in the night it makes the, you know, swooshes stick out and whatnot. So all right, Nike Air Foamposite 1 swooshes in hand. Let's get on to the next one. All right, we got the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Red Octobers. Man, these were definitely, I bought these for resale. I was able to cop them out by Seattle. I was out there on a work trip, had a resale shop out there that was known, and I was like, oh, must cop. I mean, need I say more? This is dope colorway. I love them. I rock them, and yeah, pretty good looking red shoe to rock with any red colorway, whether it's white and red, black and red, or white, black and red. Definite must cop for that type of colorway. So all right, let's get on to this next foam. All right, here we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Olympics. I copped these on sneakers, and I remember because I was in Mexico. I was in Mexico when I copped these. I had to turn on my VPN on my phone, and I, boom, got them. And I was lucky to get them because, of course, I had to turn on my VPN. You know, before these pair, before I figured out the whole VPN thing, I was unable to cop when I was in Mexico, and boom, was able to cop when I turned on the VPN. So definite must cop for these. This is definitely a good retail cop for me, and I've loved them ever since. So still icy, still looking good with that, you know, kind of sheen over the, you know, like a glimmery rainbow type sheen over them, and so dope. So all right, Olympic foams in hand. Let's get to the next one. All right, y'all, here we got the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Vachetta Tans. I copped on a impulsive buy. Dope sneaker. I will never ever find something to rock. The reason I bought these two was because I thought they would be kind of closer to what the construction Timberland pair of foams that I don't have, that I wish I had, look, but definitely was a different colorway. I can't sit here and try to even match something close to this, but I do like that they put in these wax type of cloth laces. That gives it a dope look. The rose gold on them, dope look too. I just don't think I'll ever rock them, but they're in the collection, y'all. So all right, Vachetta Tans in hand. Let's get on to the next one. All right, y'all, here we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Gradient Soles. Impulsive buy for sure. The purple was just a little too dark for me in real life. But as far as the rest of the shoe, it's dope. It kind of gives you the, you know, like almost like a hologram foam look, but it's not really the hologram. And the whole colorful sole, It's all right, but overall, it's an okay, decent foam to own. I think this is like probably one of the last foams they released before they said, no more foam. So, all right, Gradient 1 soles in hand in the collection. Let's get on to the next one. All right, we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Holograms, one of my favorite pair of foams in my collection. I did pay resale for these. What was it, in Portland? It was either in Portland or Seattle. I copped these pair right here. Dope, hands down. Good color, and it's got that, you know, chameleon-like look. I mean, I don't need to say much more about this sneaker. It's a dope sneaker, so. And kind of goes with everything just because of the way it looks. Pretty dope. All right, y'all. Holograms in hand in the collection. Let's get on to the next one. All right, we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Cracked Lavas. These were a little different. Like I said, when you start throwing textured material onto the foam, it throws it off, and that's what this is. Even though it looks like it's, you know, it's regular, you know, cover, or excuse me, regular material, it's not. It's basically raised. All the black is raised along it, and on top of that, in the pictures, the lava part looked a lot redder, or more red than what it looks here. So, haven't rocked them. The tongue has the right red though. The tongue has the right red. The right here is the right red. The swoosh is the right red. Just not this, the correct red. So, haven't worn them. Still in the collection. Anybody want them? Let me know. All right, y'all. Cracked Lavas in hand. Let's get on to the next one. All right. In hand, we got the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Halloweens. They're the Halloweens. They, of course, only reason they're the Halloweens is because they gave it the orange color of Halloween, or the orange used for Halloween, and they did release around Halloween. So the other thing about these is that up from far away, they don't look like something different, but the in-betweens here are definitely a separate, kind of like dull gray material, and it could have made or break the shoe. It's not bad. But the other thing too is that on this tab, you see how they spelled out Foamposite, kind of different for, you know, most foams. But I think again, it was just different because it was for Halloween. They threw the, you know, skull and crossbones on there, you know, make it look like Halloween type sneaker. But overall, not a dope, you know, excuse me, not a bad colorway. Not too dope, but definitely a decent pair of foams. All right, let's get on to the next one. All right, y'all, here we got the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Black Anthracites. Man, you can't go wrong with an all-black sneaker. And to be a foam all-black sneaker in this kind of look, I like the upper nubuck suede look. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, right? So, but I have not worn them yet because I got other pairs of all black foams that I rock. But they're coming back, I believe. I heard the end of this year. So hopefully I'll double up, cop one more, and maybe start rocking this one. So, all right, Black Anthracites in the collection in hand. Let's get on to some of these more recent releases for foams. Let's get it. All right, here's one of the most recently released pair of foams this year. It's the Nike Air Foamposite 1 2023 Dornbeckers, and these are so dope. And the only reason they're so dope that kind of threw me off guard, that I didn't know until later on, the white part on here turns yellow when you're out in the sun. It turns to that yellow pretty much. So to have something on here that goes from that to that, dope. Another thing too is that this kind of looked like the Galaxy foams, except that it's all blue and whatnot. So it's cool to have something that's similar to the Galaxies, but to have the Galaxies would be the awesome ultimate dream to have those, but not with the Galaxy prices that aren't there. So, all right, so we have the Nike Air Foamposite 1 DBs in hand. Let's get on to another one. All right, we have the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Dreamer Worlds, and Dreamer World, this is the gray color version. This is a one of two that released almost within the same time range, and I love these, but I love the other pair better. The only reason I say that is because The suede up here was a little hairy. I mean, it's small hair and it's not too bad, but it just makes it look different, which I think that, again, if it was that smooth nubuck suede that they normally put up here on some of the other ones, like the black anthracites, would have been better. But overall, dope sneaker. I love them. Good to go. All right, let's go check the other one that came out around the same time. And here we have the other Dreamer World pair. It's the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Black Dreamer Worlds. And here they went with a, you know, smoother nubuck suede on top, but what threw it off a little bit, which, I mean, I can't knock it. It's not that bad. It's the type of laces they use for the sneakers. It kind of like look like they knitted or whatnot. But other than that, sneaker's beautiful, dope, must have for the collection. And it's one of the signs that foams were back this year in 2023. And I was happy to cop them. So, all right, let's get on to the next one. All right, and the final Nike Air Foamposite 1 in my collection, as of now, it's the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Penny PEs. These were a PE, a penny back in the day. This is by far, out of all the pairs that came out so far this year, I'm in love with these more, and more so just because of the upper that all black on the top. So dope, man. I'm in love with these, man. I can't wait to start wearing them. But again, it's an all white sneaker, so it's almost sometimes hard to sit there and rock something like this. So, all right, y'all. Well, that was the collection. Let's get back in front of this camera, get our final thoughts and comments on all these foams that I had in here, and let's go from there. All right, y'all. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Well, that was it. That was the collection of Air Foamposite 1s that I have in here in the room. So, as you can see, this is the last one that I just reviewed. I enjoyed this pair right here. I haven't worn them yet, but I know I'm going to enjoy wearing them because they're foams, right? All right. Well, appreciate y'all watching the video. Appreciate y'all sticking by and watching all of it. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thought about the whole video. If y'all like all the pairs I have, I don't, have anything that y'all want to keep in the collection. If I have some heaters, if I got some sleepers, if my collection is mediocre or is my collection hot, just let me know. Let me know what's good with it in the comment section. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all sticking by again, watching the video. Please make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so that y'all get notified for all the uploads that I put up. So I think that the next collection that I'm going to review in my collection would probably be the 12s. I think, yeah, I'm gonna do the 12s. All right, y'all. Or better yet, you know what? Let me know in the comment section which collections or which silhouette y'all want me to review next. Just make sure that you don't request 2s, don't request 7s, 8s, 9s, or anything after 14. Everything else before then, yeah, I got a little bit amount of all of them. So let me know. Let me know what y'all want to see next. So thanks for sticking by. I appreciate y'all watching. And until next time, it's your boy Josh. We on the Kicks and Bricks channel. Keep it locked in. And as always, holla at your boy.